You know what they say in hockey, timing is everything. Alain Daigle ended up being a solid player for Chicago over a number of years, but were it not for his last 2 years of major junior hockey in Quebec being so successful, nobody would have even bothered with him. So today we're going to be talking about this great prospect that was drafted by Chicago and the Nordiques in the 74 NHL and WHA draft, respectively. Now, the right wing center, 5'10", 180, native of Captain Madeleine, Quebec, very beautiful community, lived in Trois-Rivières. He played 5 seasons in the Three Rivers program with the Travers last season, 148 points, 80 goals in 67 games. He was rated in the Hockey News draft preview issue as the number 15 overall prospect in the 74 NHL draft. He eventually debuted with Chicago on October 10, 74, wearing number 17, and a great career, 389 games, 56 goals, 106 points. 17 games in the playoffs for 1 assist. Now, eventually found his way to France, then Austria, and came back to the NHL and signed a pro tryout agreement with Washington in August of 81, but was released by the Capitals in October 81. Now, he was taken 30th overall in the 74 WHA draft and 34th overall by Chicago. So a high prospect. Now, he first came to major prominence by playing in a 1966 and 67 Quebec International PB Hockey Tournament with a minor hockey squad from Captain Madeleine. Again, a very, very interesting prospect of kind of in a Denis Savard mode. Now, first season with Chicago, he had 5 goals in 52 games. 76 was his career year. He became a Hockey Night in Canada favorite, 24 points in 71 games, scoring 15 goals. 77, 78, and 79 with Chicago, he had 12, 6, and 11 counters. 79 with the New Brunswick Hawks, he had 4 points in 5 games. 1980 with Chicago, mostly defensive mode, 16 points in 66 games. Now, he played in France for Gap in 81 with 22 goals and also played 10 games in New Brunswick, 15 games in New Brunswick with 10 points, and including 7 playoff contests. Now, in Austria with ECS Innsbruck, he had 51 points in 24 games in 82. Back to the AHL with Sherbrooke Jets in 83 and 84, where he had 81 points over 2 seasons, including 33 counters. And again, he could play some power play too. He wasn't too bad on both sides. But not too often a 5-year Quebec Major Junior Hockey League player gets the major recognition. And not saying he was drafted late, but he started with Three Rivers at the age of 14. He turned 15 August 24th, 69, but he went to camp as a 14-year-old, so 5 years a major junior. Again, a strong prospect. Now, he retired in 1984, and what a lot of people remember him, there's a lot of Daigs in New Brunswick. So he went to New Brunswick Hawks. A lot of people were very impressed by that because of North Shore, New Brunswick, and Gaspé. The Daigle family is a very prominent, what they call Acadian Quebecois family to cross over. So Alain Daigle, that Chicago, what they call their French connection of the mid-1970s. They had a few French players on the team. Quite interesting. I think they were trying him more as a third or fourth line player who could score occasional goal, kind of like the Mike McPhee mold. A little bit too small for the NHL, but big enough to be consistent for Chicago. And Chicago manager loved him. That's why he played so many seasons. Like I said, an unheralded but a very talented player for Chicago. So that's the story of Alain Daigle. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, subscribe, or share. Bye.